Hello to all my beautiful people. I am your host, Supercliff, and welcome to a brand new spanking episode. So guys, we haven't talked about Thor in like a while, and that's my bad because college. It's so much fun. Yeah, but anyways, so we're gonna talk about Gorr the God Butcher, his origins, where did he come from, why does he do the horrible things that he does? Well, you're about to find out, so let's get started. Let's get those hammers thundering. So, Gorr's tale begins on a desolate planet, and it really sucks. Think of the hottest, most terrible place in the world, and times it by 10. It's basic math. In fact, this planet sucks so much that Jason Aaron didn't even give it a name, which is actually kind of hilarious to me. And it's here we see young Gorr, who's probably 7 at this time, and him and his mom are on the run from these pack of wolf-like creatures, and while they're trying to survive from monsters, they're also trying to find food. And it's here we understand that Gorr's mom is very religious. You know, they pray to the planet's gods, but Gorr doesn't understand why the gods don't show up and just help people, and instead demand from the planet's inhabitants that they provide them with an offering of food, even though both Gorr and his mom don't have any food to eat for themselves. And honestly, it's selfish. You know, Gorr has a point. I think anyone in his current situation would feel the exact same way. Like, that's a load of crap. Why do we have to give these higher beings food, and whereas we're dying on this planet and we need the food more than they do? So immediately we already find a relation towards Gorr's point of view, which is always a good thing when you're trying to understand the story's villain. And so as the two make their way to escape, Gorr's mother sacrifices herself in order for Gorr to escape and live on. Fast forward some years later, Gorr has a couple of kids along with a newborn on the way, and his wife, close to pregnancy, is killed due to an avalanche near their home cave. Fast forward some more years later, and all of Gorr's children are dead, except for one child who is unfortunately slowly dying because the child has had no water to drink from or any food. He's famished, and then he sadly, unfortunately, dies as well. So afterwards, Gorr buries his child, but according to the high priest who's leading their group for survival, says to Gorr that this isn't the right way in burying their dead, because the gods will be unhappy due to it. And this is where Gorr just freaks out. He's like, dude, shut your mouth. Like, I've lost everything, and these gods have done absolutely nothing to help us. And once again, the dialogue that Gorr is given is just, it's wonderful. It says to him that your made up damnations will do absolutely nothing in order to help us, and you just need to stop believing in what they want you to believe, because they're not who they claim to be. But unfortunately, they start throwing rocks at him and saying that, you know, you're committing heresy by saying all this. And so Gorr's group exiles him. To Gorr's point, he's making sense. Jason Aaron does bring it down to earth for you, and it's really cool seeing that. And so eventually we see Gorr passing out in the desert, and then suddenly a comet strikes the planet. But it's not a comet, it's two figures fighting one another. One of them is covered in black armor, and Gorr picks up the crystal that seems to power up this individual, which of course, if you're currently reading the Donny Cates run on Venom, you know what this guy is and what he's powered by. Yeah. Someday I'll cover the storyline. Don't worry, guys. And as Gorr is studying the rock's origin, he sees that one of the other beings is one of the gods of the planet and is asking Gorr for help, but then Gorr just straight up stabs this guy and says, no, where were you when I needed help? Kills him, takes his stuff, and becomes Gorr the God Butcher, officially claiming his first god kill. But Gorr doesn't stop there, obviously. He travels across the cosmos in search of all the gods, hereby beginning his own personal war against the galactic pantheon of gods. And that wraps up today's video. If you guys like my content, please hit that subscribe button, as well as hit the bell symbol, so that the world of comics is never missed out. Peace, guys.